technically I hit go live, so technically yes, they can see us right now. But for some reason I'm on this screen. Yeah, we're live though.
Okay.
All right, so I gotta move this one over here.
Yes, we got from viewers.
Yeah, so that I can actually see. So skip. Yeah, let me turn.
So once you go to the second, you go live, it just like pops on somebody's screen.
Well, you have to wait for the notification to come up. So let's see.
Should it come up on mine? Because I'm subscribed to yours.
Oh, thank you for subscribing, son. Yes, it should. No, that wasn't mine though. That was somebody else telling me. Yes. Oh, you're subscribed on Honestly Speaking. You're not subscribed on YouTube. I mean, on Stillaholics Anonymous.
I should be.
I don't know if I like the fact that you subscribe, because what if I want to talk about you or say like a surprise or something, and then now you get to see it. So now I know not to say certain things on my videos because you're subscribed to me.
I mean, I subscribe to say.
I mean, I don't know. I'm confused right now.
I don't even watch your videos like that. Be honest. Oh, hi.
All right. Okay. So yeah. So I got notification. All right. So you can be my producer. Whenever I go live on, what happened?
I'm just watching like I always do.
Oh yes, Daddy's a stalker. No, Daddy's a stalker, and he likes to watch whenever I'm live. He's a stalker. Oh, my lips are dry. Okay, so go to my Facebook one, and I went live on Shaquille Lavelle, but I can't see any of the comments if I don't change it. So it always sucks because I always have to do this myself, and it makes my live videos go a little bit kind of like weird. So hit the home, hit my logo, scroll up, scroll, no, up.
Oh,
no. Okay, look, and the video should pop up. Okay, right there. Hit. So this right here, actually, I think I'm public. Normally it's not, but it looks like I'm public. So how I can tell is if it's a world there or if it's like two people there. So if it's just like the two people, that means I'm only streaming, like it's only showing it to people who are on my friends list, which means I won't see their comments. But whenever it's public, I see it. But how I check, hit the three dots, and then I go to edit privacy, and I'm looking. So if it says public, I'll be able to see anyone's comment that comments on that one. But all the comments come through here. So on this side, I get to see.
You can like change the friends while you're live.
Yeah, I can change it to where only those who are on my friends list can see it. But public with our business, no. But with our business, we want it to be public. So when it's public, they can share it. I can see comments. If it says friends, it's almost like it's a private one. So it won't let. This is a totally separate system. So this allows me to see all of my channels at one time. So I get to see all of the comments and everything else from here. So if they comment, I won't be able to see it if you change it to that one. So it's done. So we just go out and then we share it so that other people can see it. So no, not from there. So we go hit back. And I'm normally doing this as like, I'll normally introduce myself and just, okay, I told them to share. So before we do that, we're going to do it in order. And they've been listening to us for like 3 minutes do this instead of introducing ourselves. So hello, everybody. Well, I'm sorry. Because our business is Honestly Speaking, everything with us is ink. So I've come up with
Incredible.
Yeah, so basically, yeah. So it's like Incredibles. Or you can call them Incredibles. I actually like what you said. So what did you say you're going to say?
Ink Squad?
Mm-hmm. So we do have one like before, like when we first started, we had like HS Ink Crew, Stillaholic Squad, and I'm missing one. So I kind of go through like all those different names. But normally how I started off, I'll say whatever time of day it is. So like right now it's afternoon. So it would be like
hello, incredible morning.
No, so incredible afternoon.
Oh, isn't it afternoon?
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. It's afternoon. Yes, time goes by really, really fast. A lot different when you seem like it's going slow when you're in school.
I know, right?
But yes, it's 1 o'clock already. We were trying to rush to finish stuff before y'all get home because then you get loud and then I can't really do my videos. So Incredible afternoon, everyone. I am Shakia, the professor of HS Inc. 365, Silverholics Anonymous, 365 Creative Academy, and Honestly Speaking. Today is actually Take Your Child to Work Day here for schools. I'm not sure if Broward is doing it today as well, but for day schools, it's Take Your Kid to Work Day. And of course, we work from home and we run our own business. So our 10-year-old gets to see the HS Inc. side of business. He's done like when I was doing the creative stuff. So there's a video when he was much younger where he's worked the heat press. Unfortunately, my heat press is not set up. Hopefully by the end of the day, my cart will be done and then we can do like an actual demo of pressing something. So he'll see like how I instruct you guys on how to do stuff. But as of right now, my heat press is not in here. So he can't, so I can't really have him do that part or whatever. But it is Take Your Child to Work Day. So this is
MJ.
Are you going to tell me MJ? Okay, cool beans.
MJ?
No, but you're saying you just said MJ, so like your full name, but it's okay. So he went through with his dad, going through like orders and setting all that stuff up before the first run goes out because we never really know when USPS is going to come. So he went through some of the orders and they're in there, and there's like a lot more stuff on that side, like our staff is in there fixing like cartridges and like all that stuff. So we got to see that, how to process the order, print out the shipping label, send it to the Rolo. You pack the order, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pack it, all that stuff, seal it, put the label on it and all that. So he got to do that part of it, which is more so what daddy does. My husband does in the fulfillment center. So, and then he said it, he's like, I basically promote everything. And then daddy processes like all of the orders and he gets all of them shipped out. All orders before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time get shipped out the same day. So I actually forgot to hit share screen so that I can show them that. So I normally kind of advertise for the business so they know where to find our stuff at. So remember when I said I started and I opened up the business webpage and I moved it to this screen. So now take the mouse, you're going to hit share and you're going to go screen.
Okay.
And it's going to give you a preview. This right here is a screen right here. We don't want to show them this because then it's going to see how it's repeating. So I want them to see what's over here. So you select that one and you hit share. It's going to do that. Click the one right there, picture in picture. That way it makes it big and we're just in the corner. So then I go and I tell them about our business. We are the home of Honestly Speaking, Salvation Products. You can get our products at shop.hsinc365. We are the home of that Change the Game Salvation paper that allows you to sublimate as low as 365 degrees as fast as 30 seconds. So it's going to cut down on your time. You'll be able to use a lower ink consumption. So you're going to save money on your ink. No butcher paper required for most applications. So you're also saving there. So you can visit our website, shop.hsinc365.com. All orders that are placed before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time go out the exact same day. We carry the ink cartridges for the 77 series, so that's the 252s, as well as the 812s, which is for the newer workforce printers. And all of our ink is keyed for EcoTank, so you can just go ahead and put them in your EcoTank printers. Again, we are the home of the Change the Game sublimation paper. We offer it in fast dry as well as tacky. So I normally kind of go through that until they can see that. And this will also be the screen because my silhouette is here. So we will go through like, because I'll do like a Q&A. So when they have silhouette questions, I come to this side to show them silhouette. All of my recovered documents are gone. And I didn't do it back up. Oh my God, it reset. That's the sucky part about silhouette. It will just reset and it has reset. So yeah, that kind of just hurt my feelings really, really bad right there. They're about to see me cry on live. All right, so normally while I'm doing that, I'm asking them to share. So I'm like, sharing is caring. Be sure to share out the broadcast. We are going to do a Q&A type style. So I know I just did a Q&A, but they actually weren't here when I first started. And I told you guys I would come back. I'm going to show him like what we do. Only thing we didn't get a chance to do is my thumbnail because it was acting crazy. So I had to restart it. But normally, like for certain videos, I will go and design a thumbnail. Actually, I could have put one of my old ones up there, but I wanted to say Take Your Child to Work Day.
The banner?
But I'll show, yeah. So if you go to, go to banners. So banners are like things that I want them to know. So like if I go scroll down, So normally, like when I say the website, go up, go up, go up, keep going, no, keep going up, keep going up. It's all the way at the bottom because I have so many of them on here. So the one that says, no, let me see, I can't see. Right there, shop. So you click on that, and what that does is it shows them there. So although I say it, mommy talks fast sometimes, so that way they get to see it, but it's also in the link. The direct link is in the description of the video. So if they want to just go to it, they can just click on the screen and it'll show them the link and it'll take them right to the website. If I'm ever promoting something specific, I'll have that part up. All right. So we go through there, and then you just have to flip back and forth between comments. So now click on comments.
This will be very nice thing.
And then what I do normally when I'm starting is I will go in and greet people. So this right here sometimes can be annoying. So we can also make it where it scrolls across. So go back to banners. That one right there. There's one that scrolls. Hold on. Oh, right there. Click on it. Now click off shop. Click on the one under it. No, click on it to turn it off. So you click on to show it, click on it to hide it. No, click it again, hide it. So now it's just going across the bottom. And that way it doesn't block. You can still see my name, which is showing that you're Shakia the professor right now. All right, so we're going to go back. And normally I am greeting folk while I am doing this. So if you click on show, it'll show their comment on there. So go ahead. So I normally have to produce all of this myself. And so I do it seamlessly to where they don't know everything that I'm clicking on and all the stuff that's like behind the scenes. But I normally click through and we just want to go through really fast, like because we don't keep it on there too long. So go, just click, and I just like incredible morning or incredible afternoon. Keep going. Incredible afternoon. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Incredible afternoon. So when you see longer ones, or we don't really click, so I look for the ones that say hey, whatever, and I'll come back to those. So she was answering you when she said time flies. But whenever I see ones that have like really, really big ones, we want to read them first because mommy will forget to read, and then we put other people's product names, and we're not really promoting for other folk. So you always want to kind of somewhat read them so you can see everything here. And if it's something that needs to be on screen, we'll go ahead and put it on the screen. So she asks you a question. So click on that. It says JB Swift. Click on that one. And just click in the middle of it. Okay, so she asks you a question.
Good.
Godly day.
Godly day. Do you have to report on the experience from today? Oh, heck no.
They don't have to do a report. So Miss Lydia has actually been a follower since you were a baby, like even before Zion Imani. So that's why she says, go click on it. So click on Miss Lydia's. She's been around for a long time.
You and hubby have done exercise.
So then you click off, and then hey Jenny, did you go pick up your package? Because it wasn't, we were trying to figure out what's going on with the local, which was I'm probably going to walk him through Shopify to figure out what's wrong, because somebody else said they couldn't select local, so it's probably something on the back end, which I'm probably going to show him. I know you're like your mom. My mouth gets so dry on here, my lips get so dry. But yeah, so Miss Jenny says that you are my twin, you should see his dad. So Miss Jackie also says that, and so Miss Crystal, who's also really long time follower, she also sells like ink as well. So that is like I love like communicating with her and networking with her, because it's truly never like a competition thing. Like she sells her own ink, yet she can still support me over here. I've supported her husband, Mr. Hale. I'll go and I've shared some of his videos out. So even though we sell the same product, like we can still support each other. And so earlier today, someone asked a question. So normally what I do is I'm normally just asking a question. So this is a general Q&A. So I want him to kind of see how I answer questions. So make sure that you guys also post whatever questions that you have so he can really see what I do and how I help. So this is somebody else that says what I told them help. So she said in the video earlier that she was having issues with one of her colors, that it showed the color, and then the next time it didn't. So I told her to push air, and she said that it worked. So thank you for your help. That's what I do all day long, is I just help people with whatever their questions are and their issues are. This is what I literally do. So he always goes and says, oh my God, you're going live again. But this is why I go live, for comments like that. So she says, Q&A for MJ. How is it to have inktastic? So one thing that I love about our followers is they pick up on everything. So they'll come up with their own stuff too. So instead of saying fantastic, she said inktastic, because mommy is big on branding. Like, I make sure that everything, so like all of our prices, if you go to our website. So we're going to hit the picture in picture again. So it's automatically going to switch over to there. And you have to come over here so that it goes to the website. So here, if you look at our prices and stuff. So one thing I kind of miss on here is I'll always say, like, this live broadcast is brought to you by the letters HSINK, the numbers 365 and 0. So kind of like how Sesame Street does. So I kind of do that. And HS Inc. or HSINK is HS Inc. 365 and 30 is like our signature. In sublimation, which is what mommy does when we're pressing, like pulling down the heat press. Before mommy, everyone was like 400 degrees, 400 degrees, 400 degrees. And then like with testing and all that stuff, I realized that it actually can be done a lot lower than what the industry standard says. Like, there are companies that have been around way before mommy, and they would just say 400 degrees, but it actually over sublimates. That's when you're getting like the bleed through and all of that. So those nights when I stay up super late, like 2 years ago, is all for this, because then I'll come and tell them that you can sublimate as low as 365. So that's a very, very big difference. 400 degrees, 365. And then they would say, so now you get it, 365. You thought it was for how many days of the year? Probably, because that's what most people think. Like, it means like 365 days a year. But 365 is actually for the temperature that you can press our paper at. And then the other industry standard was 60 seconds. So when you do that, it's not like super long, but a minute is when you're trying like to run a business and you want to be able to get stuff done. The more stuff that you can put out, the more money that you can make. So I end up testing it to where it can be done faster. So for like, if you have like a really good heat press, you can do it as fast as 30 seconds. In like 30 seconds, you're done. And like what takes people, they have to lint brush and do all this other stuff, takes a really long time. So hopefully Daddy gets done with the cart and we can go through and you can see the difference in using somebody else's products and then using our family products. So all of our prices are based like that. So see, 30 is at the end. So for this one, 65, 30. So mommy strategically did that with branding to where all of our prices will have either 365 or 30. Like it'll have some of the signature numbers in it. So like this bundle is called Incredible Bundle. And then see, it'll either be 365 going forward or 365 going the opposite direction. So all of our stuff is priced that way because it's all about branding. That's how, like, it's people who, it was a cheer team and their name was like 365 and she was like, she automatically thought about us. So when you brand, people think about you. Like when people see these colors together, hopefully they think about us. So here she says inktastic instead of fantastic. Your mom is is loved by everyone on this platform. For me, she is my professor best friend, and even as that, my family is jealous. Yes. So Miss Catherine, I remember, you know how Wendy always says, you know, you're my best friend in my head. That's how it was with her. But her daughter-in-law reached out to me and wanted mommy to surprise her for Mother's Day. So I ended up doing a Zoom call and I called her on Mother's Day and she cried. And so she's in my program. And so she always says, I am Professor Best Friend. So she called me her best friend ahead. And now we are kind of like, we really cool. I've called her sometimes to get suggestions on stuff. So I've met a lot of cool people through the virtual world. It's kind of weird because as a parent, we tell you not to talk to strangers.
That's what I said.
But mommy makes friends with a whole lot of strangers. Do it as an adult. But and it's kind of weird because then we even tell you guys not to talk to strangers on the internet. But it's like, it's discernment and being very careful with it. So I don't think any of these people are going to be crazy and kind of come and try and kidnap mommy. But yes, you still don't talk to strangers on the internet.
Okay.
Look, who's that?
Teresa.
Which Teresa?
Huh?
You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's my cousin.
And I definitely know because she keep on saying Kai.
Oh, because she said Kai. Yeah, y'all know Teresa. You know he doesn't like Kai. And then my godmother calls him Kukai. He actually doesn't like that name.
I know. MJ, Makai Jeremiah. No Makai, no Jeremiah, no Kukai, no Kai.
Miss Shelley says you look just like your dad. She's only seen Daddy once in class.
Was that like 1,000 years ago? Because like he never goes alive.
Look, she says, do you have this issue at school? Always having over the top project shirts and knowledge. And so she says, this is super fantastic. And Miss Hale said, thank you. And so she said, Makai. So she said, make me proud, Makai. And so she's somebody that's very special. I don't think you got to meet her, but that's actually your brother's nurse. When he had the seizure, yeah, we went to the hospital and she took care of Zanyamani. And she realized it. She was like, wait a minute, she thought she recognized me. And then when I went live with MJ with Zion, and she realized I was in the hospital. So that was kind of cool. And we don't see this here, but that just basically means she sent us stars. And that's another way like they can support by sending stars. So we make it's called passive income. Like I don't have to do anything really other than like come on here and that they support. So they'll send stars, they'll send super chats and stuff like that. Like that's a way to make money without having like to physically work my hands or have inventory. There's Jesse. So this is a person where when they come on, well, you always hear me say it because is that not our favorite show? So
hey, Jesse.
And I do that every time I see his name. I'm like, hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. That's actually so know that you're part of because that's one of our favorite shows. That and
Raven's Home.
You know, you're a Raven's Home. Because I did the old one. What's the other that we can sit there and watch?
That's a Raven.
No, that's for me. But what's the other one that we can? I know, but what's the one that we watch over and over and over and over and over again? On
Not Kim Possible.
Casey Undercover. Yeah, so we watch Casey Undercover. She said, yes, she's always here to help. Which is better to sell, Etsy or Shopify? All right, so we're going to do that. Kizzy is one of the people that I mentor. So there's a lot of people on here. Miss Kathy says she may kidnap your mom. What happens if she kidnaps your mom? Miss Belinda says, hey, MJ. And see another one. She is amazing with branding and like they'll sometimes tell people to make sure you like, subscribe and all that. So I normally do the hearts. So it's our remember I said everything about branding. So she says, incredible day, everyone. And so she has cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. What's over here? Cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. So I love the fact that our followers and our supporters are also like they understand the brand.
So. That is kind of like that too. He like when he goes like black.
Yes.
Blue,
yes. Yes. Daddy has a very specific process, which is why mommy got fired. I mean, quit. I put in my 2-second notice because I can't deal with your daddy in his warehouse because stuff has to be like in a specific order. And I just want to throw the stuff in the box. She says she hasn't tuned in a week. Glad she caught us today. All right, so we have only one question. Everybody else is just saying hello and just how cool this is. So we do have one question. And guys, this is still a Q&A. Oh, I forgot to share this whole. That's okay. For this one, if they are subscribed, if they follow, they got notification. If they didn't, hey, that's cool. They don't get to experience this. So basically, Mama just sits here and answer questions. So the question that
stuff?
Yes. Yes, no warehouse work for me, except for like simple stuff like chip resetters. I can pack those. There's really nothing to that one, stuff like that. But all that other stuff, it has to be in a certain order, and I just don't have time for that. That's even crazy.
The ink, yes, but paper,
well, no, he has a certain way that he does that because like if it's more than one, like he takes it and he busted. He do it. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, like if it's like if he needs another, he gonna take that one, open it, then
bust it, put it underneath. One. Yeah. All right. So she says, which is better to sell stuff on, Etsy or Shopify? So we use Shopify for our business. Etsy is not a bad place to kind of start because it is a marketplace. Basically, they're supplying the audience for you, but you are amongst hundreds of thousands of people. So you can go on there and you're able to get people just through a search. But no matter which site you have, you still need to send traffic to it. So you should still always be promoting on your social media, have physical things when you are communicating with people, even with your family, friends. Try and get them to go to wherever your ordering process is automated. That's really all that it is. So you would direct them to your Etsy to complete their order versus a website. Now, you of course do the same thing with a Shopify site. Like I said, the only difference with Etsy is it's a marketplace. So if someone does a search, you have the potential to come up in that search. The other thing, like for me now, like the pros of Shopify is having shipping automatically built into it. When you're going through Etsy, and let's say you have like a couple of different things, it doesn't calculate the weight of it for you to know like the shipping. So you almost have to like kind of build it into your cost and then just put shipping. If they're wanting like a mixture of things, it's a little bit harder to be very accurate. You could end up paying more for shipping or maybe overcharging for shipping. But when you go through a site like Shopify, because you go in and you put in all of the weights, whenever they order, it's going to calculate all of it and it's going to give them the actual rate for it to ship through whichever carrier. You don't have to go outside and then go to like ShipStation, Pirate Ship, and all those and buy your label and then come back in and put the tracking number in. Everything is done for you. Shopify manages your inventory. There are certain apps. You can do email marketing. So I personally like having an actual website. And because it connects with so many different things, I like Shopify. And I'm also a Shopify partner. I set up Shopify accounts and do sessions to walk you through how to use it. We're actually going to do that today. I need to change some things on the Shopify site. So I'm going to actually I can't show y'all that because then y'all see all of our business stuff and ain't none of y'all business. But I'm going to actually show him how to go in and make changes on Shopify.
How do you just look at that camera?
So it's hard. Yeah, exactly. So it's really hard because like you have like, okay, so if I don't look at it, if I'm looking at it here, it looks like I'm looking right at them. But most times I'm vain. So I want to look at myself. But when you do that, you're looking down and you're not talking to them.
I know.
So you have to like take time to where so it's a science to this. When you're doing it live, you have to talk to the camera and not really look at your monitor. That's why I do like here, I'm kind of don't tell daddy, but he was right. So I took the pegboard down. It might be better for me to put a monitor above me so that when I'm looking at the camera, I can also see, because sometimes I'll go and you see I keep licking my lips. I don't realize that my lips have gone white and ashy until I look down. So it is really, really, really hard. And because the lights are there, you're staring into lights. That's one of the reasons why mommy also have migraines. So it's a lot. And that's why I told you to turn the air up, because it'll get hot in here. Because those lights, the ring light is on, the key light is on. There's normally another light and then the top light. So it can get really, really hot in here. But without it, hold on. I'm going to turn it off on my phone.
There's light energy, there's heat energy.
Yes. Well, they're LED, so they don't really get hot, but it hurts my eyes. Now that one does, and like when the heat presses on, it can get hot. Like I feel like I'm sweating sometimes. But the one thing with these, if they're not on because of the type of camera, it gets really dark in here. So I can control it by my phone. So I just turn it off and see the light changes. And if I turn this one off,
I want that.
You always want everything. What you need a ring light for? So this is why like it's important to understand like this is a temporary setup, because right now the light is more so on you because that's normally where I'm filming at. So it's kind of like there. I didn't pull the other one over here, but it's a big difference when you turn on the lights. So lighting is important because we can turn on that way, but we're only lit from this side. So this side will look dark. So here, you're dark. All right. So now if I turn on this side, it lights it up and it should turn back on, hopefully. Oh crap. What's up? Oh, there it is. So now it balances it from both sides.
I still look dark.
Well, you're kind of low. No, you don't. Not how you were before. Now you are lit up a little bit, but you're a little bit lower, so it's not. Lighting is very tricky. Especially depends on the type of camera you have and how the light kind of goes into it. This is a camera that requires a lot of contrast on light, so it's better to be lit up here and a darker back, which is the reason why sometimes I put that up. Like if I were to open that, or if I were to have it face the window, the light coming into it will make it look all kind of crazy. So mommy literally has to manage all of that and then just look at it and just answer questions. Like I normally come in and set and make sure all lighting is done and all that stuff beforehand. So I know you be thinking I don't be doing nothing, but I've been working. Okay? It's a lot of work to do this. All right, so we're going to just keep going through and look at any questions.
Isn't that some video about like a different things?
Yes. So there are times where I will come on and I'll do a specific topic, but mommy's office is still in disarray. So we can't really do it. So I'm hoping that daddy finishes the table and we can at least do a video with a heat press. Yes.
Yay.
All right. So she said she went on the website to purchase the Excel chips. Are you out? I'm going to check to see. So here is where we can check. This is where I said I come in and I open up a certain number of tabs because a lot of times they'll ask questions while we're on here. One great thing about Shopify is if something is wrong, I can literally fix it instantly. So click on where it says Saleaholics Anonymous. That's the back end. So that's so the first one.
Okay,
click
so
on that one. So we won't see their picture anymore. So if you pick your nose, they trust me, they can still see you. Just because you can't see the thing, they can still see you. All right. So she said the Excel chips were out. So go to products. Actually, no. So first, what I'll do is I'll come over here to make sure. So hold on. I'm going to go back over here. We're going to come here and I'll come on this side and I'll check. So we did move things around. So if you just go 812 chips, which I have to put it in the collection. So right now they are here. So the full set is showing that it is out. So this is what she's saying. Like right now it's showing that it's out. That's because Uncle Hamlet was in there verifying. We need to find out from Daddy how many are set up to be able to put on there. So run and ask Daddy how many full sets are there to put on the website. Oh, run and ask that. Well, normally I have the walkie-talkie, but I don't know where it's at. So go ask Daddy how many chip sets can go on the website. Yeah, we have walkie-talkies that I can communicate with him from here to the warehouse. But no, we definitely have chips. It is take your child to work day, so he has to work. He actually asked to go with you, and I said it is not take your grandchild to work day; it's take your child to work day. So he had to come work with us. You can go with your. I couldn't work with grandma. No, you need to learn this business, okay? You don't work with grandma plenty of times. Grandma said, "Don't put you to work." What did Daddy say?
50 because she has a whole bunch.
Okay, so all right, so there's those sets. So now we come over here. And you go to products, and the one thing I don't like, there was an update before. When I was on this page, I can hit edit and it will automatically go to that particular product. It doesn't do that anymore, and I don't understand why. So now where it says filter products, go up there and type in chip. So where it says filter products, put 812.
Let's up for the times.
No, 812.
812.
Space chip. Okay, wait, it's actually right here. So click right there.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. and scroll. So this part I will let them see because this is no financial stuff. So I will pull this over here and I will let them see how we go in and change this. So we're going to come down here. You're going to do it. So you're going to scroll down. And so this right here is the one where, I don't know why it's saying -3. So click where it says 812 full set. No, not black. Hit, no. Okay, so hit there. I thought I was going to go back to the financial page. Okay, slow down, Kimosabi. All right, so we're going to come down here, and I don't even know why it's showing Silhawks. So go to edit location. Take off Silhawks Anonymous and HS Inc. No, take off Silhawks Anonymous. You can leave the warehouse because, take off.
Financial stuff is still anonymous?
No, because we don't sell it from there. That's the old one. Only mommy's classes are sold. Well, actually, even the classes are sold through there. Silhawks Anonymous is normally now just one-on-one sessions with mommy because any classes, it goes through 365 Creative Academy. Anything that is here inside the garage is under Fulfillment Center. Anything that's in the actual warehouse is a totally separate inventory. So that's how we can keep track of everything that's actually in-house. For chips, we don't keep any of those at the warehouse. So uncheck HS warehouse and then hit save because we don't keep anything over there. So now where it says here, it says available 5. So it should be showing up. Wait, are you on the wrong one? Hold on, let me see something. Why is it saying 5? Okay, no, it says full set, but I think Daddy must have gone on and put it. So now we're going to go ahead and go to where it says available. Click that.
50. And
so you can either adjust by or put the new number. So if you put adjust by, it will take the available up. So I'm not sure why 5 is on there now. So now put 45. No, not new. Put 45. So see, the amount went up to 50. Now go to reason. And count.
Dang it.
Okay, now hit save. And now when we go back to the website, it was saying that there is none there. Hit refresh. And now they can go on and buy it. So it's that quick. So someone's asking what's the difference? The one thing I love about Shopify is like how quickly you can go through and make changes and modifications and fix your site and stuff like that. So yeah, right there. It was Miss Kathy. So she asks. So go there. No, not that. Well, but yeah. So she said, "Oh, that's where you stopped at." So she said, "This is very cool. I want MJ to know the professor is the best at doing this." Yes, mommy's the best. All right, go. The knowledge and everything she gives us is everything for us. Ms. Dawn makes me cry every time because she's one of my students in my program, and she's always making me cry when she tells me how I affected her. Her and Miss Kathy, they always making me cry. Go down to the next one.
What is the printing setting
for the Jet Pro? Okay,
3G.
So go to click on the silhouette one. All right. Now go up to the printer. And go to pigment. Go to the one on scroll. Look for main. No, scroll. Move this one. Yeah. Oh. So I'm looking for the one that says 7720 main. Go back. Go.
Oh, go back.
Right there. No. Go. It said it was at the top. Go scroll again. Right there. Main. So click on that one. And go to preferences.
Oh.
All right. So the settings that I use for mine, everything else stays the same, just like with sublimation. Adobe RGB, Gamma 1.8. I just don't, thick paper envelope. I don't adjust the density. What happened? Oh.
Sure.
The only thing that changes is the paper type. So here, you're going to go to, instead of plain paper, you're going to go to premium presentation paper matte. And we leave the quality at standard. You don't have to do high. It's going to print out with a high resolution no matter what. So everything else stays exactly the same. Adobe RGB, Gamma 1.8, And of course you don't mirror. Only thing that changes is premium matte and standard. That's it. So that answered her question. So now scroll down. Not the next one is her, so skip that one and then go to click on that one, sugar and spice. She said, "Hey, boo." All right, and then there's grandma. So put it on that one. She says, "I'm doing some fans." Click here, so it's back on us. But she says, "I'm doing some fans. Can I laminate them before I cut them with my cutter?" Yes and no. So whenever I put the laminate on, I kind of like put it down and I cut away where the registration marks are because sometimes it won't pick up because of the glare. So I'll kind of put it down and I'll just cut away the laminate. I'll tape it down and then I put it through the laminator. That way, when you go to do the print and cut, it reads those just on regular matte paper. All right. So next. All right, scroll down. The next one. What happened?
Put the sauce on my hair.
Okay. Is pigment ink the same as the ink your printer comes with when you first buy it? What's wrong with you?
What is this?
It's your hair. Oh, wait. No, it's I think it's lighting because I don't see it. It's just a bump there. But so depending on which way you move your head, it looks like something's there, but there's nothing there. Oh, no, it is. It's a white piece of thread. My bad. There was something there. All right. So is it the same as what comes in your printer? It all depends. Close it off because then it's going to block our face. So it really depends on the printer that you purchase. The only ones that are pigment ink are for eco tanks. The only ones that comes with pigment ink is the 16600, 16650, C7000. I mean, no, that's the other one. So 16600, 16650. Those are the only ones that come with pigment ink in the box as far as eco tanks. As far as workforces, it's any of the ones that the cartridges say Durabright Ultra. So like your 7820, 7840, 7310, C7000, 7720, 7710, 7210, 7610, 7620, 7110, 3620, 3640, 3660. I actually remember all those dang on printers.
That's how much you use printers.
Yes, that's how much I research the printers to where I can literally name off all the printers off the top of my head. Can you stop? You are your mother's child because most times I'm on here trying to figure out why my hair looks crazy and you're focused on your hair. Being on camera can make you very self-conscious. But yes, please stop messing with hair. There's nothing wrong. You have a peak. You've had that since you were a baby. You need a haircut. I think Flock's coming this weekend to cut y'all hair. But those printers will have pigment ink. If you have an eco tank and it looks like food coloring, that's dye ink, so it's not pigment. All right, scroll down. Grandma says what?
You're doing a good job.
Put show her comment. Go down because go so I can answer this question. No, not that one. No, go to grandma's other question.
Oh.
Click on it.
Oh, not question, her comment.
She said, yeah, her comment. She says, "Where's Kristen? Kristen mama work here? Kristen mama don't work in this building. Kristen mama work at the school. So Kristen is over at her mother's job while he's at his mother's job."
You spell where wrong.
Oh, and you got grammar checked. She says we look fuzzy. It might be your phone. It's your cheap iPhone. Hey, Shaki. MJ, scroll down. She says, "Good job. You amaze me every time you run through those printer models." All right. So anyone have any silhouette questions so he can do some silhouette work?
Yay. That's all. Do this.
Actually, on your side, you can hit it. So if you touch the screen, just tap it. On that screen, it's touch screen. This one you can't touch because it's double monitors. So yeah, go like that and click on the comment.
Great job, MJ.
Yep. So normally I sit here and I kind of talk to them a little bit while they come up with their questions, so that I try to encourage them to ask questions.
Not the cheap iPhone. Team Android Samsung.
Yeah. I am definitely team Android. Hold on, go back. I am literally the only person in my entire family, not just my household, my entire family. My grandmother has an iPhone. I am the only one.
Like
Oh, it's flashing. I don't know. Somebody watching you. No, it's not flashing on.
I think it's just the camera.
I don't know what. But yeah, even my grandmother has an iPhone. I'm the only one with an iPhone. Trace. She says trace and add a photo. What are we tracing though? What are we tracing? Okay. So someone asked about layers earlier. Can you go through that or the alternative? So there really is. Okay. So click the picture in picture.
I could do some of those.
Yeah,
I've always seen you do. I just never done them.
All right. So click on there. All right. So click off the comment so it's not blocking it. All right. So go to. Oh wait. Let's see if it works. Go to open.
Your thumbnail.
No. Go to the thing right there.
File?
No, the file, the folder. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Hit. Go to where it says open. Go to the folder. Yes. Click.
They both look like folders.
No, that's a paper. So
Oh.
click open. But I don't know. Yeah, for some reason. Hey, ask Daddy to check the WD My Cloud. Make sure that it's plugged in. Cause
The what?
tell him to check the storage because it's showing an
Okay.
X. So
I'm gonna say,
go
why
tell Daddy to check. I can't get into the cloud. Okay, but what are we? Okay, you're saying a school logo in a photo. I still have no idea. Add a photo to what? What are you trying to make? Are you trying to make just you just want to trace a school logo and put someone's picture for a shirt? The cloud for some reason, like make sure that it's connected. It's showing. It's not connected to the internet. I'm going to see if there's anything here, which I don't save anything really to my computer. So let's see if I can find something. Okay, so let's see. There's something here. Gable box, grandma, full bleed, pink vibes only, design. Huh? Tell them to reset it. For some reason, it's not showing up on the internet. Okay, so let's see. He don't get paid for a field trip, ma'am. This is not work. It's take your child to work day. He don't get paid for none of this. None of it.
I hope. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to.
He asked for two one, the big one, the small one.
The small one. Yeah, I think it's because I can see. Actually, no, that one isn't showing up either. None of them are showing up. Yeah, none of them are showing up. All right. So I'm gonna copy this.
Hey, that's my phone makes you work.
What?
That's my phone makes you work.
Oh, my bad. Okay, hold on.
What's that?
Well, I don't know why would you put a picture inside the school logo? That's something I probably would not be able to do. I mean, there's a bunch of school logos. So that's like taking I wouldn't put someone's picture inside of a logo. So that's not something that you typically would do when it comes to graphic design because then it's not the school logo. It would just be that person's picture. So I'm not really sure what it is that you're trying to do, like what type of project you're trying to do. But yeah, that would be something that I recommend is to take someone's picture and put it inside of a school logo because there's like 1,000 ways a logo. Some people's logos are just words. Some are pictures and you won't really know how that looks. So, all right. So she asked about layers. So I put this over here so that it's by itself. And I was looking for this because someone was asking about putting something on the back of the graduation stole. And so I was telling her to just rotate it. And that's how I did that. All right. So with layers, all of this right now is on one layer. When you go over here to the layers panel, you must have Design Edition or above. in order to see the layers panel. So we're come over here. Everything just says rectangle, rectangle, text, group, text, polygon, group. Like it doesn't, there's no real indicator. So there's really nothing that you can do when it comes to like putting stuff there. It's just putting it on your screen and then moving it to the front or the back. So let's say I'm going to take all of this and move it to the front. So it'll show you that I selected all of that, but it just says polygon, polygon, polygon. There's no real way of knowing what it is. There's no pictures. So if I want to send this to the back, it's taking my 30-day course, which that's still available on the website, shop.hsinc365.com. So if you really want to know how to work silhouette and really understand sending stuff to the front, to the back, how to know the orientation, then go to the website and enroll in the 30-day training. So I teach you all the fundamentals of Silhouette Studio in 30 days. So now, normally what I'll do here is I'm going to click here. I have all of my things as shortcuts. So it makes it so easy to where I can just go there, I copy it, and I can put it in as a comment because I've already done all of the work beforehand. Like those times where I'm sitting there, you're asking me, why you always got your phone? Why you got your computer? I prep all of that so it makes it easier for me to do it. So click where it says that where that B is, that orange B. Click there. I forgot to open that one. When I was saying like it's a certain number of files that I open up every single morning, that's one of them because all of my shortcuts and stuff are there. So once that pops up, you're going to go to where it says search links and you're going to type in 30, just number 30.
Can I just do this?
Yeah, so just type in 30. No, just type in 30 and then hit enter. So it's going to search for it. And because I've gone through and I've titled all of it, it's going to, okay, I'll show them Bitly. I'll show them this. So this is one of the systems that I use to keep track of. Yes, sir.
Is it working?
Oh, hold on.
This button blue was red at first.
Yeah, my sound was wrong. Yes, we are back in business. Thank you, sir. So Bitly is one of the resources that I use a lot in my business. And basically it creates short codes or short links, or I can customize it so that people know exactly what it is they're clicking on. So this link would normally be, which I need to send my mom all of my short links because she always says when she goes to the site and she just copies it, it gives us a really, really long link. So right here, it says shop.hsinc365.com/product/365 Creative Academy -learn Silhouette Studio in 30 days. So that can be very, very long. In this business, what you want, like how you get sales and stuff is you make it easier for people to know exactly what is they're clicking on. Like if they have to think too much on it, you're giving them time to think about not purchasing it. So the goal is to make it as easy as possible. I'm normally putting out a lot of links and stuff like that. So I want them to know, okay, hey, this is the link for the course. This is going to take you right to it. This is the link for the ink, the paper. So if someone asks a specific question, I'm normally putting the link that corresponds with it. So she wants to know, like, layers and stuff. My course will teach her that. So now we go to copy. So it's copied there. And then you click where it says post a comment. And then go and paste. So Control V. Yep. And then just hit enter. No, wait, why is this here? Yeah, just hit enter because I don't know why that's there. So what this is going to do, you're going to just hit it once. It just goes. The reason why it took so long is it's posting to all of the platforms at one time. So I don't have to go to each platform to post it. I just put it there one time and it posts for everybody.
So that's why you did you went to the thing and like tap one for each,
Yes, exactly. So it'll post to all those places at one time. So here it will take them to it. So you click on the link, and so you'll see where it takes them. So click on it. So now it's going to take them right to this page. So they don't have to go through the website and they sometimes they get lost on this stuff. This will take them right to the page that's for the training. They can add it to their cart and then check out. So that's one of the secrets, or one of the things, like when you're posting to social media and you're doing stuff like this, and you're using a lot of like, you want to use links and you want them to be as, plain as, as detailed as possible. So if we go back here, you're going to see I have a lot of links. So this shows me anything that had like the 30 in it somewhere. So some people ask me about when I'm doing like the phone board, I use a T-square. So they can get that from Amazon. So I'll have that there. And that, so I don't know why this one came up, but see here, if they click on it, this says, I don't know why it says SAT. I don't know why that's like that, but this is a 30-inch T-square. So if someone wanted to know about that, I send that to them and it's showing them exactly what it is, going to take them right to it. And because it's through Amazon, we'll get literally like 2 cents. Amazon, I mean, I just get my little points, but it takes a lot to make money from Amazon. So I have that one. The big printer that's in the garage, the Roland. A lot of people ask me about that. So I'm able to create a link to where they ask about it. I come here. This is also on my phone.
So like this is like a place for like tutorials?
It's not really tutorials. It just makes it where it's a quick link to where they know, like they don't have to like, so, normally with links, like it just has, it'll just have a bunch of crazy stuff on it. So by me creating it like this, it lets them know exactly what it is. And if that's a link that they want to click on for whatever it is that they want. Like, it just makes it easier to read because they know exactly what they're clicking on. So I have a whole bunch of links. So right now,
Does this take you like hours?
This takes me not hours. This takes me forever. This is a lot of the back of the house stuff. So a lot of times people don't understand that it's so much more than just making the product or selling the product. There's a lot of stuff that you have to do at the back of the house. Doing all this stuff is the stuff that you don't get paid for, essentially. I mean, you get paid for it, but like when you're doing it, it's just work that you have to do. All the stuff that you don't like to do when you want to do the big stuff, but all this little stuff has to be done. Right now, what's on the screen is actually CSU. That's one of my creative and entrepreneur besties, Kiana. So her thing is called Craft Sisters Business University. So this was her social media club. Mommy can't teach like everything. So she has this thing, like she has a program where she's teaching people about like social media, and about how to post and stuff like that. So even for that, we support others who support us. So I even have, this has nothing to do with our business, but I have a link. I don't get paid for this or anything like that. But if someone wanted to know about it, I've created a link and they want to know about like her social media course. I have one and it just goes right to that particular one and they can go and check out her course on social media. So I'll create links even for others. That's how we support each other and you network with people and stuff like that. So I just have like all this stuff, join my membership. This is if they go to Heat Transfer Warehouse, they want, like some people ask for vinyl masking. So rather than just say, go to Heat Transfer Warehouse, I've gone and I've done the work and I have the exact link and I can just click on it and just send it to them. She says, I never trusted links that begin with the bit.ly. Yo, they're trusted links. So this just creates short links and you can go ahead and customize them. Now, and I know most people don't. So I actually pay to have my own website. So this actually says shakiatheprofessor.com so that it doesn't say bit.ly because some people, they don't trust it, but they actually are trusted sites. Someone has gone in here and it's just creating a short link. So see stuff, even me teaching like this, some people thought that was a scam. It's not, it's a legitimate thing. So you just help somebody, high five, bam. All right, so we do that, and now they can go and purchase it. But let's go back over here. I did all that to come back over here and talk about links, about how to know like when stuff is to the front, to the back. So if I made a mistake and brought this, I can send this to the back, and it'll just go to the back of this layer. There's no other layer there. So then I take this one and I send it to the back. I take this one and I send it to the back. Or there's other ways of like doing it too. So I'm going to send that to the back. So now I've messed this all up. So we're just going to click on the glitter and send that to the back. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Oh, wait, no, that was correct. It was right the first time.
The glitter?
No, it was right when it was So there's that one. I'm going to send the glitter. I'm going to hold down shift. I'm going to send the glitter to the back. There we go. So this is how, no, I need the red part to the front. So now it's where it's black at the top, it's a little bit of glitter, and then there's the outline. So this right here is never going to help you. You just have to know what you're looking for and then know what to send to the back, what to bring to the front. All right, so let's see. Maybe talk about slicing. So I get a lot of questions when people say slicing. That's not necessarily something that's in Silhouette Studio. Because Mommy helps a lot of people understand that you can do so much more in Silhouette Studio. Some people kind of come from the world of Cricut Design Space, which we don't do that. You know, Mommy teaches it because Mommy knows everything, but you know, we try and convert them over here where I can actually teach them because nobody got time for it. It's kind of like, you know, Silhouette is Android, Cricut Design Space is iPhone. Mommy don't mess around with that. So, you know, we teach them how to come over here. So slicing is something that's over there. And
with iPhone and Android part cards.
What happened?
So you feel with iPhone and Android part cards. You feel on bringing that me from iPhone to, you know.
I mean, that's on you. I mean, I didn't fail. That's you there. Whether just no, actually, I'm gonna say that your daddy refused to buy you an Android. We was in Best Buy. He was like, he is not spending his money. I can get me an Android, but he refused to have any of his kids have Android products. So that's your dad. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
We have a whole Android TV.
Yes, he likes their television and stuff like that. He don't like their phones and iPads and tablets and stuff like that.
I had a tablet, a Samsung tablet.
Mm-hmm. But then when it broke, he brought your iPad. He sucks. But so slicing in Silhouette Studio and Cricut Design Space, like they're two different things. So if I were to, I'm gonna just take this.
An hour already?
Yes, and that's why exactly. It's been an hour. So you're like, there are times where I'm on here and I don't realize a whole hour has gone, and I end up being on here. It's like 2 hours later, but it only feels like 5 minutes has freaking gone by. So this is why Mommy's always on lives way too freaking long. So I'm going to take this one and let's say I put a star here. So slicing in, well, let's open up Cricut Design Space.
I better do the star.
Yeah, because it has a red outline.
Did you want to change it like a black outline sign?
No, I know it's there, so I'm not really going to change it. Let's see. Normally, when you open up Cricut Design Space, they have like 30,000 updates. So we're going to see if it opens or if it does. Boom. Like I said, update. You always got to wait for their time for Cricut Design Space. They always got to update for something, yet they still are nowhere near where Silhouette. They keep trying to come up to our level, but they just can't. You know, the folks that use this Cricut, they have, you know, print and cut, how Mama be making the big old fans and stuff. They wish they could do that in Cricut Design Space because they just really can't, because they're stuck to like this, what is it, 6.25 by 9? Some it's small. We can print and cut up to like 12 by 24, and they keep trying to be like us, and that's why they keep trying to do these little updates. But I mean, it don't ever work. I mean, it's like apples and oranges, and I can't even show you because we gotta wait for yet another update, and they force you to do the updates. You can't, like, if you're really, really busy, you losing money with Cricut because you gotta wait
Time
for
for
their
money.
yeah, time exactly. Time is money, son. So glad you realized that. High five up top. But see, now if I was somebody, I'm coming on here, I got an order to do. I can't even start my order because I gotta wait for it to do an update, and it literally has about 30 million updates every week. Like, I don't get it. Like, ugh. So we just gonna come over here to the program that we can actually work in, which is Silhouette Studio. So I mess with them all the time. Gucci normally will come on here, and you know, we go back and forth. We've had battles about Silhouette and Cricut Design Space. So I'll just show you what Cricut does, since we can't actually show Cricut. Oh, they didn't see the fact that they can't see the fact that it's downloading.
Yeah, I'm trying to move it over there.
You
but
can't move
okay.
it. Yeah. So in Cricut Design Space, like it will do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to modify. I'm going to crop it. I'm going to paste in front. Ooh, wait a minute. Undo. So I'm going to copy. I'm going to crop it. I'm going to paste in front, and I'm going. Actually, you know what? No, I didn't have to do that. I'm going to go subtract all. What the heck just happened? Oh, I did have to do that. Okay. So I'm going to go back. We're going to copy it. We're going to crop. We're going to paste in front, and we're going to subtract all. Okay. So Cricut Design Space will do this to where they have to do all of that. It leaves all this extra stuff. Then it has the one that has the actual image in it, and then it has this. So when they say slicing, it's really hard for me to know what exactly it is they want to know about because it does two different functions. So sometimes people want, like you saw how we had that star. So I'm going to just show you the star. I'm going to fill in with a different color. So there's the star. If their goal was to have the star fill, like the glitter fill into the star, all you have to do is select it and choose crop. And then you don't have to worry about going in, deleting extra stuff. It's just there. If they wanted it to cut a hole, so there they'll say slice, and it does like all these different things. Some people consider that to be more helpful because it does everything all at once. People like me, when you got to go back in now and delete and move stuff, to me it's annoying. But some people like that. So you can select it and you can choose subtract, and it cuts. So it started from the same thing. Both of them were the glitter and the star, but each function now makes it something different. So subtract will cut the hole in it. Crop will make it where the background fills it in. So I'm not sure which one she wanted, but that's what it does. So it's either going to be crop or it's going to be subtract, depending on which result you wanted. Oh, you said about time. Exactly.
Move it over there.
Oh, I can't. It's still.
You can't move.
No, look, it's still doing something. See, it even went away. There it is. Now it's up. So now you have to slide it over. Wait for it to come up.
What is this?
Oh, I gotta sign in. Oh, hold on. So she wants to know, what did you learn about your mama's job? So they're gonna ask you, MJ, what did you learn about your mama's job? And you're gonna say, she ain't got time for Apple and Cricut. That's a good one, Tiffany. Exactly. That's what he learned. My mama ain't got time for Apple or Cricut. Good response. Let's see. Were there any other questions?
Only grandparents would say.
Only grandparents would say something like that. We never got paid for the work we did. Exactly. Mommy never paid me. Well, your grandmother didn't pay me for work that I did, but she's saying that I should pay you. Exactly. That's grandmas for you. That's grandparents for you. Oh, she says maybe they were talking about slicing. I read that so wrong. But yeah, so if they were, that's what it is. You would crop it down into it. All right. So I don't really ask you if there are any questions because we've been on for an hour. Although this is me showing you about work. Okay. So a lot of times too, when I'm on here, they don't know this, but Daddy doesn't like to answer questions because we're still trying to train him on stuff. So right here is the customer service one. So it normally gives me the sound. So this is our inbox. Yeah, this is our inbox that's on the website. So
do we move over there so they can see?
No. I don't really show them like that part. So I just look at it. So she was saying she had some issues with the design. So can get some help trying to fix it. So I normally just kind of respond back. Here, it gives you quick response. So there is our hello ink. So it just says, thank you for visiting our site. Hope you're having an incredible day. And then I'll ask, which file are you referring to? Which program?
Spelled which wrong.
Oh, I go back. Which program? You didn't tell me I spelled words wrong. Which program are you using? And Okay, and so I'll wait for them to respond back so I can actually find out exactly what's happening. Because when they give me kind of open-ended questions like, okay, I'm having trouble with the design. Okay, I don't know what type of trouble. Is it not opening? Doesn't look right, the colors. So we want them to try and be as detailed as possible when they're asking questions because it makes it easier. Because if they're not on the website, see right here, it says your reply will be sent via email. So they're no longer on the site. So I have to wait for them to get the email, see it, and then answer it to be able to help them. So sometimes it just makes it to where it's a little bit of delay with actually answering questions. So we just send it, and then that goes off like that. And I normally go there, like if they haven't asked a question, I'm normally multitasking and doing a bunch of stuff at one time. Because look, right now, they still haven't asked any questions. And that happens sometimes. Sometimes they just got to be like to be on here and hear mommy talk, I guess. And watch me train you and teach you about the business. So at last call, if you guys have any questions for me as relates to Silhouette Studio, as it relates to business, you guys saw a little bit of the things that I utilize in business. We talked a little bit about the fact that I have a camera here. We have 2 ring lights. MJ even said it. It's really hard to talk directly to the camera instead of wanting. You want to look at yourself, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Wanting to look at yourself versus like you have to sit here and actually talk to the camera, which is probably why they have teleprompters, just to make your eyes go up to the camera versus like, yeah. But most people, they're doing stuff, they don't have a monitor right in front of them, so it's natural to just sit and talk to the camera. But you want a YouTube channel, so you got to talk to the camera.
But you won't give me one.
No. You don't need a YouTube channel.
Oh, you gave me.
You barely. Nobody want to watch you play Roblox.
I don't play Roblox like that anymore anyway.
So what are you gonna play?
Mario.
Whatever.
Mario.
Oh, but yeah. So they got to know a little bit about like
Or connect my Xbox.
Shopify and being able to go in and change stuff easily. We talked a little bit about lighting. Mommy has to multitask. We helped Miss Tiffany know that Bitly links are not scammer links. They're actually just short codes. So you actually can click on those. Most people won't go in and actually like make like, they won't put a custom part at the end, but it definitely shortens it. So it'll say like Bitly, and then it'll say like a bunch of letters and numbers, and that's just a short code. But I always go in, I do the extra step, and I put in a customized like words behind it. So all those things take time. Oh, we'll create one. All right. So I'll show them how to create a custom Bitly, and then we'll end with that. I probably need to do a video just on that and how to utilize this. And if I do that though, I only do videos like that on 365 Creative Academy. I'm trying to build that one up as my channel where I teach them about business.
So you're gonna be showing how to like do like papers and stuff like that.
I mean, no, like so the back of the house stuff for business. All right. So here, what we do to create. Oh wait, let's go back to share. So what we do to create the Bitly link is we're gonna go to.
The kids always watching other kids play. I'm like, oh, why? Dang it, didn't finish.
Oh.
Why do you just play? Why don't you?
Oh yeah, she says
play?
My kids are always watching other kids, and I'm like, why don't you just play? Yeah, like y'all just watch other kids play instead of just playing.
I can play with things. So I gotta watch them play. It's the next best thing.
Yeah, he can't play video games throughout the week, so he says he watches them because he can't play video games throughout the week during school time. He can only play on the weekend, so he just watches them because it's the next best thing. And then he gets to play on the weekends. So, okay, for you, that makes sense. All right. So we actually created a new list, a new link. We separated the chips where they're by themselves. I actually don't have a link for that. So I'm going to go back up here to
make one.
Yes. So one thing that people don't know, which I'm actually about to change this. All right. So let's see. People think these are just pictures. And one thing where I messed up at is I did not put something that looks like a button. I can technically put a button on here, but it will cover it. So I can go into Photoshop and I can say like I can put, shop this collection. and they're
Put
gonna
like an
naturally,
arrow, like an arrow and be like,
yeah, they can naturally click in that area, but technically the entire thing. So that's one of the things that you got. If you did not know, a lot of the time when you're on websites and it looks like it's a button, it's not really a button that goes to anywhere. The entire picture is actually a button. So if I go, let's see, let's go over here. I don't know if I have it up.
you bring up a thumbnail.
Yes. Well, this one. So on Photoshop, I create thumbnails. I create the banners for the website. But I'm
How do you
looking.
get all those? Like you make it?
Yes, all of that mommy design in Photoshop.
Oh, you don't have to take a picture on that.
Huh?
You don't have to take a picture on nothing.
No. So I'm going to show you now. Maybe we should make that a whole video. Maybe I shouldn't show them on this one, and we should do that as a whole video. All right, hold on.
I can be in the light.
Can you be in it? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go to home because I think I was just working on it. Yeah, it's right here.
Thank you. Kids do enjoy watching kids play. So
Yes.
I can do it.
All right, so I'm going to open up this. This is our collection one, which I don't understand why. Because I needed the pictures. I did a different one. Hey, what just happened?
How can you do a gang sheet?
Oh, okay. So I'll show that in a minute. What the heck just happened? It switched the pictures, but it didn't open. What the heck just happened? Did it open? No. Collection thumbnails. I don't know why it didn't. All right. So right here. Oh, wait. Why does this say yellow? That is so backwards. I don't know why that says yellow because that's definitely not yellow underneath there. All right. So let's change this artboard to actually I can just change that to a 12 XL because that's what those are for. All right. So what most people don't realize is a lot of the times it is, oh my God, what are you taking pictures of? Is it's not really a real button. It's not really a real button. So I can do, so let's just do a simple one. Let's do, all right, so I'm going to put a box here. I'm going to change that to, let's go white. And
making a button?
Yeah, it's going to look like a button because people just want to see, like when they're looking at the image, they just think it's a picture. They don't realize that you can actually click on it to get to that collection. This is something that I've been meaning to work on for like forever and a day, but I always forget. So I'm going to create basically a button. So I'm going to move this.
So you put like click here?
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to come here. We're going to double click on that. We're going to put a stroke on it. So I'm going to go to stroke, move this out of the way so I can see the stroke. I'm going to change the color to, I can either make all of them the same. That way I can just copy them, or I can make it custom to this. I'm just going to make them all the same. I'm going to make it black, and I'm going to increase the size. Okay, and let's see. I think that's too thick. So we're just gonna come down to like there.
You made the outlining black?
Yes. So in Photoshop, it's called a stroke. All right.
What's it called?
And
What's it called? A stroke?
I don't know. I mean, it's just what it's called. And then I'm gonna go over to. I want to use the exact same font that is here. So I'm going to take this and hold down Alt, click. It's going to duplicate it. I'm going to double click on that. Wait, where are you? Well, first I'm going to move this above the rectangle, and we're going to double click on it. What the heck are you doing? Me? No, it won't let me change. It won't let me change the text. Since when was this not a text box? Huh?
Updates.
Alrighty then. Okay, is this one? All right, so that one is a live text. So I'm going to hold down Alt, click, and drag it over here. Don't know what happened to that one. We're going to double click, and we're going to go shop this collection. I'm going to hit escape, Control T. I'm going to shrink it down, put that right there, resize it. I'm going to change this button. This is just temporary. That's just so I can show it on here. And hit OK. I don't want any stroke on it, so I'm going to take that off. So now it looks like it's a button. Okay. And so now I'm going to go File, Export, Export As. I'm going to deselect all of them. I only want to export this one. I'm going to go Export and XL thumbnail draft, so I can go delete it. And I save everything to our business folders, which for some reason it was working and now it's back out. I don't know what's going on with the internet here. So I'm just going to save it to my regular documents and we're going to hit save. Now we're going to go back to, which I have to come off so they can't see our back of the house until I'm ready for them to see it. Hold on. We're going to come over here. We're going to go to the back of the house. We're going to go to online store.
What do we go to the back of the house?
So this is, they see everything that's here. We see everything that's here, and this is how we control the store.
They can't see that?
No, because they got all of our financials and stuff, and people know they only know our business and how much money we make, and they only see all of our zeros. All right.
Oh.
The thing, this right here, when you're looking at exactly. We ain't got zeros. It's a couple numbers behind it, but how many places like over here and all that stuff, that ain't nobody business what we make. Okay. They don't need to know all them digits that's behind the commas. Okay. Exactly. All right. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna go to, now this part I can show. So I can go back over here and I'm gonna go to customize. And then once this pops up, we're going to come to this image right here. And, ooh, they don't got fancy now. Oh, snap. And so then we come here and we go change. Change image. I'm going to upload an image. And I should be able to go. So right here, thumbnail draft.
You want to tell me that and reset it again? You want to tell me that and reset it again?
No, it's fine. I'll do it afterwards. So now that picture is there. I'm going to go ahead and hit select and I'm going to hit save. So now on the site, it will automatically change. So see, now it says shop this collection. That will make people want to click on it because a lot of people think that those are just static pictures. But if you go over here, they think that it's a button and you click on it and it takes you to this collection. But technically,
the whole thing's a button.
The whole thing is a button. But this is things that you have to know when it comes to like business and how it makes people like come to your shop and like want to shop easier. Like you have to entice them and like draw their eyes and draw their attention. Those are like the real secrets to business. You can have anyone come to your site, but then they can just kind of look at it, or you have things that say, okay, shop, buy, visit this, or, just like things like that. So people come in, it's like, okay, well, where can I find the 812 for the 7820, 7840? Okay, here's a very transparent moment. I'm always like, yo, it's a picture at the top, but they just see that. So now that it says shop this collection, they're going to want to, they are naturally going to go and either with their finger on their phone or with the computer, go to click here. But technically, you see the finger no matter what. So the whole thing is really a button. So if y'all didn't know that, there's a little pro tip for you for Shopify and when you're building your websites. So because TT just asked, can you put a button anywhere? Yes. Whether it's through Silhouette, if it's through Canva, I can even take this and I can do this in Silhouette. Most times I'm doing it in Silhouette Studio. I prefer Silhouette anyway. All of this right here, I can build in Silhouette. So when she asked me, can you put a button anywhere? Technically, yes, because it's just a picture that's there. And just to your customers, it looks like a button. Did y'all know that about, let's see. So this is where other ways that I kind of get engaged is I'll ask them, do they know stuff like that? So did y'all know that most times when you go to a website, it's not really like a button just for that. You're getting cold? Yes. Because like, look at this, right? So I'm going to go back to this one. It says add to cart. So this is a button that's going to automatically add it to the cart. They don't have to go and do anything. This one here says view options. So because there's more than one thing to this, all this is going to do is take them, like they'll now be able to see here, and like on the side, they can see like the options, and they're not off of this page. And so they can add it and they can click on which one they want. But technically, the picture itself, they can click on it. So they click on it and it gives them all the options. So if I wanted to make it easy for them to know they can actually click on the picture, I can kind of put something somewhere that says click here, and it'll take them to here to where they can go and read everything. But most people don't know that it's not really a button. Did you guys know that most websites is not really a real button? It's just a picture.
It's confusing. Some that
yes,
no.
Exactly.
No, and you can click on my pictures. I have a little view more bottom under the picture.
So it really depends on how you set up. So I mean, you can make it to where someone can't click on your picture, because if they can click on, they also can like right click on it and copy it or save the picture. But you can have a button at the bottom. But when you're going in on the, so let me go back to the back end. So the reason why it won't show up, so I'm going to take this one right here where it says link. If you don't put anything, so that's the other thing too, my bad. So it's not just that, it's not just clickable. Where it says link, you link something to it. So I have a collection. So if I were to delete this link and hit save, when we go back to it, it won't click. But I made the entire picture link to something. So here it's a finger, here it's an arrow. So it won't click and go to, so yeah, I'm sorry. So I did miss that part. You do have to have it linked to wherever you want it to go.
Wait, all these different?
Yes, so they all go to different things. This, click on it, will take them directly to the paper. So I strategically set all this up this way to where it'll take them right to the paper, and that's all they want to come decide was paper. Why they have to look at ink and cartridges and chip resetters, they go straight to the paper. So now, well, okay, so click back over there.
Oh, financial stuff.
Yeah, but we're not on that one. So click on one of those at the top. Now, if you click on this one, it's going to take them to everything they need for those types of printers, the printers that use the 252s. So everything is there. All the information is there. So yes, it's broken up to collections so they can just find it. But yeah, now this one, all the other ones have, because even here, they click on that, just take them to the home page. But this has a button to take them there. It's always a finger. Now, when we go over this one, it's an arrow, no matter what. But if we go back over here, I'm going to go to link. You can paste a link or to a collection. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to tell it to go to my collection. I've already gone in and created a bunch of collections. So I want this one to link to the Epson Workforce 7310, 70. It would be, oh shoot, why do I have so many here? Okay, I don't know if that's the right one. We're going to do that one and then hit save. And then when we come over here, I'm going to refresh it. And let's make sure it goes to the right place. Yes, so it went to the right one. So there we go. So it becomes a link. So if you didn't know that, that's how you can make all of your pictures. You can click on them and they go automatically to it. Oh, so yeah, MJ was wanting to go back to yours, Christina. How do you make a gang sheet? You just repeat it. So a gang sheet basically just means that you're going to do a bunch of repeats of, oh, whoa.
The same thing?
Yes, but why can't I? Okay, there we go. So it can be a number of things. So I can have, I can repeat. Okay, why is everything not moving? Okay, so you can either just duplicate it, and I'm holding down Alt to duplicate it, or you can go to replicate. You can go fill page if you want. It can be smaller ones. So gang sheet, it just means you have more than one image on a page. And that is up to you, how many you put on there, where you put it at, how you arrange it, how big things are. And that's all that a gang sheet is. A gang sheet is duplicates of the same thing or different items on a page.
That's any more questions?
All right. So we've been on for an hour and a half. See how fast that goes by. It is now 2:26. So time definitely flies when you're having fun. So we're gonna go ahead and jump off of here. Um, I know some orders came
Do
in.
you
So
have to build your website tutorial?
um do I have a build? So I have a tutorial for Shopify, which is on the site. And I walk you through everything for Shopify as far as like how to set it up, how to do your collections, how to do things like that, like add the link to where you can click on it. Now that's just the Shopify side. When it comes to all of the graphics and all of that, that's something totally different. You can design it in Silhouette Studio. You can design it in Photoshop, Affinity, any of those. I have a course that's called Complement Your Small Business with Silhouette Studio. So I show most of my thumbnails are designed in Silhouette Studio, except for like certain ones down because of like the shadowing and stuff like that. I'll do in Photoshop. But for the most part, I design in Silhouette Studio. So you just design it there. You save it as a photo, which if you have Business Edition, you can save it as a JPEG or a PNG. And then you just bring that into Shopify and you put it where you need it to go. So I do have kind of both. They're not like all in one because everyone designs differently. There's a lot of people now that's using Canva to create their thumbnails. But I do have a Shopify course and I show you how to start it. But go through my link. If you're going to do it, go through my link for Shopify. So now the Ask About Shopify. Again, this is where we go and we have all of these links. So I want them to use my link because, I'm giving them information about it. Why not support us? It's going to be the same cost to them no matter what. There's no difference in cost, but they can help a small business by over here. So no, come over here.
I kind of want to make it small. I kind of forgot to make it small.
Oh, you want to make? Hold on, wait. They can't see you. Wait, I'll let them see you change some stuff. But do me a favor. Go over here and where it says search links. No.
Oh.
Click in there and type in Shopify. Not Kai. F. Y. Okay. So Shopify, and so now it's create your online store today with Shopify. So click on that one. Now click copy. No, copy.
Copy.
Now go back up to StreamYard. Click on the comments. To where it says post a comment. No, post a comment.
Yeah.
And then hit enter. So now that's my link, and they can start their Shopify through that, or they can pay me $400 and I set it up, like not fully set it up, but it's like I walk them through how to set up their Shopify. I give them support on so it's like live training. So I go through everything for them, like walk them through like one-on-one. It's not a group session. It's a one-on-one session. I walk them through Shopify, show them all the different stuff for it and how to operate it. Then we have a second session where I tell them the first one to gather all of their information, what they want for descriptions, like a sample picture and stuff like that. We go through setting up like shipping and all that. So then that's like the second session. Then once they have all of their images and they're ready to go, they contact me again. I just kind of look and see what they have in there, let me kind of see if it needs to be changed. And once we do that, I then release their their Shopify to them. Because I'm able to set up on my side and get their site fully set up first, as far as like pictures, descriptions, all that stuff. And then once their site is ready, they're able to then go live and they don't have to wait. Because if you just do Shopify by itself, it's only 14 days free. So if it takes you longer than 14 days to know how to work it, you're paying for the site, but not making any money. But when they go through me, we set their site up fully. And when they're ready to launch, then they can launch. All right. Are you asking me a question? Do I pay attention to the site speed? Yes and no. I've seen some people's sites where it takes forever because you have way too many graphics on the front page. So if you know your audience and there's someone that's going to get really irritated, like if it takes forever for things to come up, like my mom is a rapid clicker. If she clicks on something and it doesn't pop up fast enough, she's going to click, and so it becomes an issue. If that's what your client base is, it can be really hard, like to keep them on your site. So I try and keep a good mix to where it's not too bad. Most times you click on it, it's gonna go generate that website or that link or that page pretty quickly. But I kind of pay attention to it, but not so much. That's one of the reasons why I don't put videos and stuff on the front page, like that links to certain things, because when I did that, it was slowing down the site a lot. All right. Okay, it's definitely time to go because somebody is now completely distracted and he is not here for this. This is
I am upset. It was just straight white.
oh yeah. So this is why, but there's sometimes it happens to them too, to where we can't be on too long because then you'll start to lose their attention. This is one of the things that mommy's starting to learn because before mom used to do 2, 3 hour, 4 hour lives, and people just kind of come in and out, and if they weren't really watching to retain it. But he wanted to show that how easy it is to resize. So go ahead. And then you put it wherever you want. You can, the green circle rotates it. Double click on that one.
This one?
Oh, sorry, I already changed it. Let me see something. I already changed all of them. So if I come here and I make this, if you pull that red dot, it changes the star. So take the red dot and move it towards the center. So it makes it where it has more peaks or bring it out. Yeah. And then if you move the slider, it just becomes a, so move it in. Okay, stop. And then move the slider. It changes how many spikes are on it. So you can do a lot. All right. So now click on it. Right click. Your mouse has to be on one of the red lines. Click right. Put your mouse over. Right click. Convert to path. Hit I on the keyboard, and hover over that one. The other star. It's gonna fill in the same pattern on that one. Pretty cool.
Now I want to make a jet.
Huh?
Now I want to make a jet. I saw planes like this. Where does it go?
Just click anywhere. Just click and pull. And then you just tell it which direction to go. Yeah.
Can I do like what I did with that one and make it like?
No, it doesn't have spikes. So like if you don't see a red one, so it has
spikes, but I'm saying like make it big and
well, you can make it big, but so this
like change the shape.
Yeah, so this one doesn't have a red one. So red ones mean you can change the shape. So make it bigger. But so you can click on the white ones. Click on the white dot, not the square, the dot. Yeah, click on that one. And so all it does is just resize it. So take it bigger and you can you rotate it like that instead of going to that. So you can make it bigger and rotate it all at the same time instead of doing it one by one. So that's all you can do with that one. You can't change the shape of it.
Can I just come here sometime and just play with it?
No, you cannot. Okay, make it the size you want, bruh. All right. And then, so now you click on the dropper or hit I on the keyboard.
Yes, so.
And then click on one of those and it fills it in. That's it. Yeah. All right. All right, y'all. We are out of here. It's been a whole hour and a half and I need some lunch.
What we having?
I don't know. We'll go out and get something because it's a staff day. Staff is in the building. So we normally go and buy lunch. So that's the one good thing. I was really hoping y'all went. Like, Daddy would have. I wanted some Chick-fil-A this morning. So yeah, we're gonna go and figure out what we're gonna do for lunch. I guess I'll let you choose since you're home. We'll let you choose what lunch is for today. Chick-fil-A. And yeah. All right. So thank you.
Enough of that because you always eating it without me. Enough of that.
All right, guys. So thank you guys so very much. Let me sit up so that you're not my name, which I can also take off, so that
can you shift it to your side?
No,
I don't like when I turn this way. It goes that way.
Oh yeah, because it's backwards.
I don't like that. Like I want to go this way, but it goes. I don't like it.
Yeah, everything is always backwards when you're looking at a camera like that. All right, but that's the light. That's why Daddy tells me to limit the time because sitting here, so you see why you always got headache. Sometimes it's this, it gives me headaches, or just sitting here, or I'm tired. They will drain you as well because it's so many lights and stuff that's on. All right, but thank you guys so very much for joining me as I just kind of take MJ through some of the stuff that I do with creating thumbnails, going back and forth with Silhouette, answering questions, going on the website, doing the back end of that, doing the Bitly. And we haven't even gotten to what I have to do for classes, to save them, to title them, to do that. And then the
My day
plan.
almost over. You don't got time for it. My day over.
Your day over, so you done what? No, so your day is not over until 3:20. You normally walk through the door at 3:20. That's when your day is over. So you still got work to do, homie.
3:30, but yeah.
Whatever. But that's just like one part of it. Then I have to do classes. There's a time where I sit here and I'm normally planning out curriculum. I'm planning out classes, figuring out what the next class is. I normally find out from them. As far as live classes, are there any class that you guys have that you are interested in that you want me to try and put on the schedule for next month? So normally I ask those type of questions. I make posts. I go back and forth. So when you're asking why you always on your phone, I'm normally answering their questions because I'm not live. So it's for a reason. Okay.
Okay.
Is it on the site? No, because for that one, it's one where you contact me and we schedule it. Because last time it was on the site, it was too many of them, and when it comes to that, I limit how many people I actually do that for because I like to give dedicated time. So normally, people just request it because I do for my Shopify class, and I did that one. And they kind of want the help. So you just send the email or send me an inbox and request it, and we set the time up. I send you the invoice and all that kind of good jazz, and we go from there.
Dynamic duo intro.
Yes. All right, y'all. So thank you guys so very much. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible.
Dang, I want to see it.
Oh, my bad. I'll let you see it. So I'll do it again. Take 2. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and
be incredible.
Peace.